Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Christopher Terrence Jones. How are you doing? Hope all is well with you. Hope you had a great day. Hope you had a great weekend. Hope life is well with you and your family. Wish you much love, much joy, much peace, and all that. So, let's do that housekeeping stuff and go ahead and hit that follow button over there. You see that? Follow. You want to subscribe to the Christopher Terrence Jones experience because it's an experience and a journey that you will never forget. Also, follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Mr. Chris T. Jones. The views and opinion on this show are mine. You don't have to agree. You may disagree. And you may comment with your disagreement. But keep it cute. Don't talk crazy to me. And life will be grand. You won't have to get blocked, or I won't have to talk crazy to you, or I won't have to talk about you in another video. So, thank you to everybody who has followed. I appreciate each and every one of you. I love reading your feedback as much as I can because sometimes I'm busy. We do have a job. There are a lot of YouTube vloggers who don't. I actually have a career right now. I still push a school bus every day. That's why some of y'all are like, you're sitting in the school bus. I sure am. I have a job. So, the views are my opinion. You don't have to agree, disagree. All that good stuff. Okay. So, check this out. I know that you guys have seen it. It's been in the news on blogs, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Everybody is talking about Dr. Matthew Stevenson, who is the pastor of the All Nations Church. I want to say it's in Atlanta, Georgia, somewhere over there. Yeah, I didn't research where it was because you guys can do all that. Just type it in. And so, I want to talk about, I came across him maybe 6 months ago, and I saw a video, and it just turned me completely off. First, and I say this to everybody around here, I don't understand when men started wearing pants so tight you can't breathe. I must be old. I love a good pair of baggy sweats. I don't like them not falling off my butt, none of that kind of stuff. I don't let my clothes hang like that. But I'm saying I like loose stuff. I don't want to be uncomfortable. I don't want to look like my pants is painted on me. Oh my God, I don't understand that. I don't understand. So, but I noticed him in the video, and that was the first thing I saw. Then the video went left as he was talking about fat women, how they're turning men gay. I didn't understand that. So you have to go back and watch the video for yourself because I'm still clueless. But, so, in my mind, in my opinion, looked at him and I thought he was gay. I did. I thought he was gay because just the whole look, the whole aura, and some people have good gaydar. I'm one of those. I have good gaydar. That's that. So, and I'm not knocking gay people. I'm not. So that's not what this is about. So don't you go there and make it seem like I'm trying to knock the LGBT community. Not happening. No, none of that. So check this out. I came across this young lady named Tiffany Montgomery, and she did a Facebook post, a Facebook Live, and she did about 2 hours, and I watched, and she was a member of Dr. Matthew Stevenson's church, and she gave her experience of being at the church for 5 months. Now, you guys got mad, and y'all were talking crazy in her live because y'all felt she waited too long to come out and tell about her experience. It's her experience. Whenever she wants to tell her story, because the Republicans, we knew Donald Trump was lying 4 years ago when we first saw him and all that other stuff. But y'all, so it's the same thing. So don't be mad when people come out and tell. It was her experience, it was her truth to tell, and she told it. In turn, here comes Jose Amaro, who comes out and says that he has started out a father-son relationship with Dr. Matthew Stevenson, which turned to a sexual relationship. I said it. Now, this is this young man's words against Dr. Matthew Stevenson, but I said it. But we're not through there. Then came this beautiful woman, Jennifer Michelle Mason, who she gave a post. This is what I'm talking about today, and I'm going to try to keep it as short as possible, but it's hard. I promise you it's hard. Jennifer Michelle Mason did a Facebook status, and that's where I want to come from today, and then I'll just give what I thought about it. She started off with saying, I left because, and I'm just going to give you a few of what she said. I refuse to watch people be mistreated. I hate injustice. And while I'm not a pushover, I still have a huge disdain for injustice for anyone around me. Always have and always will. You allow your leaders to fight over positions in church. My first meeting, they were coming for your EP's head. Imagine my thoughts. What did I get myself into? You mishandle money. There was money used so that you could buy your home, illegal transfers, yeah, I know, plus more. You fire leaders who have uprooted their family just to bring in a big name after they sacrifice time and resources to help people be free and experience worship week after week. Left a bad taste in all our mouths. But this is the one that and then I'm going to stop out from that. She said, doing this all while watching your leaders struggle, lose cars, and depend on you to pay their rent. If you felt like you were in the mood, because you always weren't. Because you let people build your vision, i.e. marketing, and then bring someone else in because of preferences while they sacrifice to make stuff happen for you, all while raising their growing family. We didn't agree with that decision either. We as in the executive, no, we as in the entire executive team. Here today, gone tomorrow. So, this young lady was on the executive team. And when you scroll down, because I'm telling you, her post is amazing to me. But she validates in this part right here, I left because this entire organization allows everyone to sleep with each other and say nothing. Most of the time, men with men, leaders with leaders. And you cover the abortions, heartbreaks, and scandals. So she just validated what Jose Amaro said, that he was Dr. Matthew Stevenson's lover. Y'all catch that? Now, Tiffany Montgomery, y'all go watch her and watch how all of their stories intertwine. Now, this is what I want to say. It's time out to stop playing church. You guys have set up and put these people on pedestals. And I tell my friends here all the time, you won't go to a church where the pastor is doing right when you're in the hospital, the pastor is there and not a team member coming to see about you, not one of the associate ministers, the person that you gave your right hand of fellowship if you're Baptist and all that old stuff, and when you join, that person is actually coming to check up on you and is concerned about your well-being and is there praying with you and your family in the hospital. You won't go to a church where that happens. You'll go to a church. People flock to churches where there's a scandal, when the pastor's name is always in the dirt, when the pastor's name is always in the mud, when the pastor, you know he's sleeping with women and men in the church, when you know that he has children with people in the church. That's where everybody flocks to. But you won't go where there's a pastor when you need your bills paid that they're giving out of their pocket to make sure that your bills get paid. They're taking the salary that they get from the church, which is meager compared to a pastor who has big name scandals. You won't go there. You won't support that church. You won't support that church because they don't have an amazing choir and none of that. You support the churches where the scandal is, where you're being ministered to from a toxic place. Because He can't even minister right when everything around him is crumbling. Because, and this is not new, there have been stories all this time. Why do you want to sit where there's a mess at? Why do you want to be a part of something that you know is wrong? What are you getting out of it? And then you guys complain because they drive in these big fancy cars, but you're giving your offering. Now you need to give your tithes because that's what the Bible says. That is the law of the Bible. You need to follow those principles if you plan to make it into heaven. So I'm not telling you to do something different from what the Bible says. If you want to make it into heaven, you need to follow the principles of the Bible. Now, how you can do that? Stop going to churches where the pastor is only in the middle of a scandal. Because, see, he can't afford to drive a Bentley if you ain't going there. He can't afford that $1 million mansion if you ain't going there. Everybody wants to go to these microwave mansion churches where they just, oh, we got blocks and blocks of church, and our church does this, our church does that, but you still demons on the inside. Still sleeping with everybody under the sun. And this is my whole problem. And this is, I'm speak to the ladies, and I'm gonna be out of here. I'm gonna be done. Stop getting with men who you know don't want you and who are willing to use you to advance their agenda to get to where they want to be, because in order to be that successful pastor, they need to have a wife. And you're willing to accept it because a lot of times you already know. You already know he's sleeping with other men. You can tell. You have a sixth sense back there that's telling you, my husband's cheating. You know. But because you have low self-esteem, you are willing to accept it. And like I said, I came across him because he was fat shaming somebody in a video. And he's, 90 pounds wet? So he basically says, like I said, you can go look for yourself. This video is out there. He was saying that because women were fat, they were the reason that men were turning gay. What the hell? They was the what? If y'all believe that foolishness, I got a bridge I'm going to tell you that goes from Egypt to America, whatever. Whatever. Look, know your worth, ladies. Know your worth. And I'm serious about this. Know that you are worth more than having a gay man laying up next to you and sleeping with you and jeopardizing your life. Your life. Because unprotected sex leads to STDs and HIV. And I don't care how many times they tell you that you can get on all these different things, the morning after pill, prep, all of this stuff. They got this stuff, you can take the cocktail. You still have a terminal disease in your body that it makes its own decisions. It's time to stop playing church, people. If you don't want to do right, stop going to churches where they allow you to do wrong. Go to a church where they hold you accountable for your actions. Go to a church where they preach the word, where the pastor really cares about you and the pastor has your family and you in their heart. All this other stuff, it's time out for it. I promise you it's time out for it. It's not going to get you into heaven. Just because your pastor is in the middle of a scandal, I don't even know why you want to go to church where your pastor's name is in the streets and everybody talking about it. Why would you want to be a part of something like that? Unless you're just special. Now, everything that I said, you can go look for yourself. It's all there. Go watch Tiffany Montgomery's Facebook Live. You can go find Jennifer Michelle Mason on Facebook. And like I said, she gave an amazing status update of her experience. Jose Amaro gave his experience. They all tie in together. Wake up. Stop playing church. Get right. Or live out there in the world. It's your boy, Christopher Terrence Jones. Thanks for listening. I appreciate each and every one of you. Make sure you share this video, comment. I would love to hear your thoughts, all that good stuff. I am out. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Mr. Chris T. Jones.